Alrighty, you guys. I know technically right now the game's not over. It's 108 to 90 right now, but I figured I'd go live because the game's basically been over. Before we get started, you guys, let me know how the audio sounds. We are live, and yeah, let me know how everything is sounding, and we'll get started here in 1 minute. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. You guys are all real ones being here this early. I appreciate you guys. Figured I'd go early a couple of minutes. Thank you, JV, for letting me know the audio sounds good. I appreciate you guys. Lots of notes to go over. Oh boy, this was fun. Send me your best preseason overreactions. Like send me your funniest overreactions. Just totally overreact in the comments. I would appreciate it. We're gonna have a good time here. The game just ended, and I got the box score on my screen over here. And let's get this started. Hey there, guys. My name is Brandon, aka Suns Geek, and if it has to deal with the Phoenix Suns, I'm going to make a video about it. That is right, guys. The Utah Jazz defeat the Phoenix Suns in the second preseason game, 111 to 92. And as I said, you guys, lots of notes to go over. Kind of going to give you a rundown of like each quarter and just things that I saw. We're going to go over the box score. Then we'll get to the chat. Go ahead and ask me questions. Leave your comments because you guys really do help make these live streams super active. Let me lower the sound on my watch. I apologize. I got something kind of sort of special for you guys today. Let me give you a sneak preview of that. Let me make sure that this actually works. Actually, I'll wait. We're going to wait a minute, and then I'll kind of give you a little sneak peek of what's going on here. By the way, if you guys are wondering why I keep looking over here, it's because I have like dual monitors going on, and I can just see myself over here. Alrighty, guys, let's go ahead and talk about it. Let's just dive right into it. First off, let me take a sip of my Coca-Cola. This is not sponsored. All right. All right, you guys. So the Utah Jazz do defeat the Phoenix Suns tonight. Chris Paul's first game as a Phoenix Sun, and don't worry, we're going to talk about how great Chris Paul was. Yeah, it was Chris Paul, Devin Booker, Mikhail Bridges, and Jalen Smith in the starting lineup along with DeAndre Ayton. Chris Paul, you guys, played literally 4 minutes, like in the first quarter or something like that. He looked so good. Hall of Fame point guard. He set up a lot of people really, really fast. Put up the numbers. We're going to look at the box score in a little bit. I want to also talk about Jalen Smith for a second. He had like a corner 3 earlier in the game that he missed. I think he missed another jump shot from like the left side of the corner or something like, or left, I don't know. And then he had a really aggressive take on Rudy Gobert. It was an and one. He's shooting with confidence. I don't even care if he's missing. Jalen Smith, he's going to be special, you guys. You know, he was really aggressive out there, scoring on one of the best defenders in our game. That happened earlier in the first quarter. So at the end of the first quarter, it was 19 to 15. Utah Jazz lead. This is preseason basketball, you guys. I mean, Jalen Smith had 3 points, 4 rebounds, and Donovan Mitchell had 6 points, 1 for 5 shooting at the end of the first quarter. That's preseason basketball, you guys. Just real quick, let me just check something on my end. I apologize. Okay, good. We sound good. I just checked it on my end. I'm going to say preseason basketball like 50,000 times during this live stream, you guys. Few more numbers here. The Suns shot 6 for 25 at the end of the first quarter. I also saw someone tweet out that at one point, both the Utah Jazz and the Phoenix Suns were like 8 for 31 or something like that. But we got a really nice preview, guys, of how Chris Paul is going to impact this team. And finally, I can show you what I wanted to show you guys. Here is an example of how Chris Paul is going to impact this team. Look at the gravity that Chris Paul takes in. Look at the small impact that Chris Paul has on this play to DeAndre Ayton. Check it out. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Let's watch that again because it's just so beautiful, you guys. Oh, Chris Paul to Ayton. Bam. Oh, absolutely beautiful. We got to watch it one more time, you guys. It was that beautiful. Yeah, decided to add some highlights in there. Just absolutely beautiful basketball, you guys. But let's keep going here. I feel like the Chris Paul practice footage kind of went viral. I'm going to show you guys that a little bit later. But he's working with one of my favorite players on the team, Tyshawn Alexander. I might actually make a whole video about that later. Excuse me. This was a really sloppy game, you guys, from both teams. I don't care if the Jazz were up by 20, which I'm going to talk about later. One reason the Jazz were up in this game was their free throw shooting. At one point, they were like 16 for 17 from the free throw line, but the Jazz were making turnovers. Both teams were making turnovers. At halftime, it was 49-48. Booker had 14 at halftime. He had a big game tonight. Langston Galloway at halftime had 11 points. 3 3-pointers made. The Utah Jazz went on like a 16-0 run. Eventually they were up 30. They went on a 30-6. I don't even care if it's preseason. I don't even care if Chris Paul isn't playing or Michael Jordan's not playing. A 30-6 run. Oh my goodness. The Jazz shot 41% in the first half, 50% or better probably in the third quarter. For some reason, Chris Paul, Javon Carter, Devin Booker, Jalen Smith all started the fourth quarter, which I found that to be a little strange. I mean, I don't remember what the score was at the start of the fourth quarter, but for some reason we went with that lineup. I mean, I trust Monty Williams. I really do, you guys, but I was like, why is Chris Paul still in the game? Like, I can understand Booker still being in the game, but I'm like, why is Chris Paul still in the game? Like, I don't know, you guys. Let's see here. The end of the third quarter, it was 87, Utah, Phoenix 70. Booker had 24 points, 11 for 17 shooting. I hope I'm going to pronounce this name right. Bogdanovich. I hope I said that right because there's like 2 of them in the league. He had 18 points. Add his name to the list of Suns killers. In the first preseason game, it was Jordan Clarkson. I think Jordan Clarkson had a good game this time around too. But now Bogdanovich, if I'm saying that right, is another Suns killer. Someone in the comments just said, I hope Nader is okay. Me too. I did see that Abdel Nader, who I'm a big fan of, took a really hard fall. I'm sure he'll be okay. He's a really tough guy. I don't know, you guys. That's basically it for my notes. I do want to go over something that I saw earlier, and we're going to talk about that later. So let's go ahead and look at the box scores, you guys. First off, we've been live for about 10 minutes, and I just have to remind you guys, if you want to help support Suns Geek here, all the money will go right back into my channel. I will invest it into the channel, but you can donate to this channel and me with Super Chat. So make sure to go hit the Super Chat. Donate what you can. I totally understand if you can't donate. If you guys really want to help me out, just Hulk smash the like button. That's all you got to do. Just Hulk smash the like button. And honestly, that's kind of like donating to me because it shows YouTube that you guys like the live streams. It lets me know that you guys like the live streams. So if you really want to help me out, Hulk smash that like button. I'd appreciate it. Or just share this on Twitter or Facebook or whatever. Tag me on Instagram in your story. I'd really appreciate it. By the way, follow me on Instagram. You guys see it on the ticker there. And before we continue, before we look at the box score, let me just check this out. I'm just checking out how I'm sounding and looking on my end. Okay. We're looking pretty good. I'm trying to get these live streams as like best as possible, you guys. All right, let's go ahead and look at the box score. So 111-92 is the final score. Devin Booker only had 27 points. I feel like he didn't really score much after he had 24. Let me go to the full box score. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, so Mikhail Bridges, wow. Mikhail Bridges, 29 minutes, 15 points. Didn't shoot that well, but he did have 3 threes, 2 steals. Jalen Smith, 8 points, 7 rebounds, 3 for 8 shooting, 24 minutes. DeAndre Ayton, 20. Oh, man, you guys were roasting DeAndre Ayton on Twitter, by the way. DeAndre Ayton, 25 minutes. Dang, 4 points, 9 rebounds. But you guys, Chris Paul is in Phoenix. DeAndre Ayton said that. 18 minutes, which is a little bit longer than I expected him to play. 2 for 7 shooting, not great. 5 points, 6 assists, 2 turnovers, 2 rebounds, not too bad. Booker, 27 points. I think foul trouble was a big one tonight, guys. I'm looking at the fouls right now. 31 fouls. The Jazz only had 20. That is, trust me, you guys, the Suns made a lot of mistakes tonight. They really did. It was turnovers. I remember I saw one play where I think it was Bogdanovich, if I'm saying his last name right, was literally wide open on, I think, the left side of the three. And he literally at least had 3 seconds to do whatever he wanted. He was that wide open. The Jazz struggled too. I kind of talked about that earlier. But Monty kind of talked about it last preseason game. The last preseason game, the perimeter defense was really bad. Wasn't any better this time around. I'm just looking at the box score here. Jonathan Motley, 13 minutes, 7 points. He had a buzzer beater earlier in the game. Langston Galloway, 23 minutes, 14 points. The only player to have a plus 3 in the plus minus. I hate the plus minus statistic, by the way. It makes 0 sense per my opinion. Okay, so let's take a look here. Oh my goodness, you guys. The Suns shot 28.6% from 3. Oh my goodness. But we did shoot pretty good from the field, 42%, which really isn't that bad, you guys. I feel like 42% or better is like really good in today's modern NBA. I think oh my gosh, you guys, Rudy Gobert had 20 rebounds. That's insane. Let me find the correct box score here. I'm trying to find something. Give me 1 minute. I'm going to show you guys some highlights, and I'm going to get kind of caught up here while you guys enjoy these beautiful practice footage highlights, because this was beautiful to see. Chris Paul straight up yelled, "Game!" Oh man, I hope you guys are liking those highlights. I'm thinking throughout more live streams, I'll be adding in highlights and stuff so you guys can watch them. I was trying to find a certain box score. So like I said earlier, the Suns shot 42% from the field, which really isn't that bad. And now that I look at it, the Jazz only shot 30% from three, but for some reason, 28.6 for the Suns just looks really bad. Both teams shot pretty good from the field tonight. The Suns only had 15 turnovers. That's really not that bad. I think the turnovers just happened like earlier in the game. I don't know, you guys. It's preseason. The Jazz had 54 rebounds and the Suns only had 37. I know that it's just preseason. Like I said, you guys send me your best overreactions. Send me your funniest overreactions and we'll check them out. Let's read the Jazz box score here. Like I said, Rudy Gobert had 20 rebounds, 11 points. This is why I hate the plus minus. He's a plus 24 in that little statistic, but he does what he did. I don't know, you guys. 18 points for Bogdanovich. 16 for Mike Conley. Yeesh. Donovan Mitchell, 15 points, 6 rebounds. I've met Donovan Mitchell before, you guys. He's a very nice guy. He let me take a picture with him. Super good to his fans. But Devin Booker is still better than Donovan Mitchell. Derek Favors, who I like how he re-signed with the Jazz. He's a nice player for them. 13 minutes, 6 points. Elijah Hughes, who is a nice scorer. I think the Jazz might have possibly gotten a steal with Elijah Hughes. He had 12 minutes, 3 for 8 from the field, 8 points. And Jordan Clarkson, the Suns killer, 23 minutes, 12 points. Their bench just completely out. Man, the Jazz were better than us on a lot of different levels tonight, you guys. That's all I got to say. All right. So with that being said, we got about 30 people in here. Whoa. Oh my gosh. I just scared myself. I heard something in my earphones and I like freaked out. I thought someone was like trying to talk to me over here. I thought it was a ghost. All right. So let's go ahead and dive into the chat. Shout out to Kenyon Perry, one of my longtime supporters. Shout out to Roy saying this was not a game. It was a slaughterhouse. And big shout out to Roy, one of my biggest supporters. Really cool dude. And Roy, I'm so sorry about your giveaway, man. I promise I will ship it to you as soon as possible. But shipping is really expensive. Austin Powers says, what is wrong with Ayton? I don't know, you guys. I don't know. I wish I had an answer. I don't know if it's like a mindset thing. I don't know if it's a confidence issue. I don't know if there's just a lot of good, people say that the center position is a dying breed. And I completely disagree with you when people say that, because it's like, there's so many great centers and bigs in this league. And DeAndre Ayton is one of those great centers, but it takes time, you guys. I mean, I like to say it this way. If Ricky Rubio can help elevate this team to like here, Chris Paul's going to elevate our team to here. You saw that beautiful pass. Let me show you one more time. You saw that beautiful pass from Chris Paul to DeAndre Ayton. You see highlights like that, and you see what Chris Paul can do for this team. Give it time, you guys. It's the second preseason game. We play 2 more preseason games against a really good Los Angeles Lakers team. Give it time, you guys. I mean, that's something I wanted to talk about was, and these aren't my words. This is just what people are thinking. You got to think everything going on with the pandemic, a very short off season, little to no training camp, injuries, and guys just not playing. Because they're like resting, playing guys that may not get too many minutes. You know what I mean? Like I'm not trying to make excuses for the Phoenix Suns, because I feel like a lot of basketball teams are dealing with this. The the Suns are in a very unique position. We didn't have Dario Saric. We didn't have Jay Crowder. I forgot who else didn't play tonight. You know, in the first preseason game, we didn't have Chris Paul. So give it time, you guys. Yeah, I mean, Alan says, you know, good thing these games don't count. Exactly. Roy says, bro, 15 trash cans could have done better than our team. Man, the Phoenix Suns are like that one team that, like, I feel like the Suns just can't do anything right. And that's why I love the Phoenix Suns. And that's why I'll always be the biggest Phoenix Suns fan. Falling asleep on this YouTube red, says Juan. JV, thank you for letting me know how the audio sounds. Chris Paul played great. I'm just looking at the comments here. I'm early because I have nothing else to do in detention. Yeah, by the way, if you guys didn't know, on these live streams, there's like this running inside joke that I'm like a teacher, apparently. I love it and keep it going. Can Monty get fired from this game? Says Roy. He's totally joking, you guys. I asked you guys earlier to send me your best preseason overreactions. Majority of the bench players was trash. Yeah, I agree. I mean, that's kind of why I mentioned what the Jazz did, like their bench. I just feel like their bench had a much better game than we did. Kobe says CP3 was great. By the way, thank you for reminding me. Chris Paul, I think I talked about this earlier. I don't know why I clicked out of the box scores because I'm stupid. Chris Paul played like 20-something minutes tonight, I think. 18 minutes. Chris Paul didn't even play 20 minutes tonight. And I was texting that to my friend earlier. I was like, dude, can you imagine when Chris Paul plays like 30 minutes or more? Like, guys, it's the preseason. Calm down. It's going to be okay. Just think about that, guys. Chris Paul playing like 25 minutes or more, and we saw a small preview of what he can do. Oh my God, you guys. Philip says this team not looking so hot. I don't want us to end up like the Heat getting mismatched. We were the 2017 Suns. Oh, Josh Jackson. Hey, you know what, Philip? Let's be patient with Damian Jones. All right, he's a nice backup. He's a lob threat. He sets great picks. Give him time. All right. I feel like I'm like defending the Phoenix Suns. Like that's all this live stream is. It's just me like defending the Phoenix Suns. Oh man, I loved how the refs started calling fouls at the end when the Jazz were up 20. Yeah, and they started like reviewing everything. By the way, shout out to you, man. You follow me on Twitter. I like engaging with you. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, I totally agree, man. It's the referees were absolutely horrible tonight. They're just completely blind, and they're completely with the other team. No matter who we play, we could be playing a high school team, and the referees would give all the high schoolers those calls. It's ridiculous. Home game better be good. Yeah, I think we're home next. I hope we are. Lace Bacon says Ayton and Bridges had a bad game. I don't know. I think Bridges played okay. I think Bridges was waiting for Chris Paul to set him up more offensively. Roy says, I think our centers were better last season than this season. Let's not go overboard, okay? Yeah, shout out to Abdel Nader. I hope he's okay. That dude is tough. I'm not too worried about him, but he did take a really hard fall. That sucks, man. D-Book and C3P were pissed. Yeah, Cam Johnson, he didn't play tonight. I forgot about that. He's okay, by the way, guys. Cam Johnson, I hope he plays against the Lakers, or they'll just save him for the regular season. Nader's arms are longer than his legs. Yeah, he's got a really long wingspan. Man, Abdel Nader, I don't know what it is. I made a whole video about that guy. I love Abdel Nader. By the way, guys, we got about 38 people in here. Been live for about 26 minutes. And I really appreciate you guys being here. Keep flooding the chat. Whoa, we just jumped up like 40-something people. Keep flooding the chat with comments, asking questions. Say some funny stuff and you'll get featured. Let's see here. Ayton wasn't ready for a star point guard. Hopefully he becomes more accustomed. That's my reaction right there to that comment. Fox Sports makes fun of CP3 because he talks nonstop. LOL. Yeah, did you guys see that? Like, I even posted it on my Twitter. Like, Chris Paul's like barking at the referees, taking the young guys like Tyshawn Alexander under his wing, talking to the bench players. Man, it's like we have two head coaches out there, but one of them's a player. Which, by the way, if you guys didn't know, back in like the 60s, Bill Russell was a player coach. Like, that'd be awesome if one day we see that, LeBron James. Yeah, so there's this ongoing joke that I'm a teacher apparently. I got my 499 pages done. I turned it in. What's my grade? Well, Roy, you're a big time supporter. You're a huge Phoenix Suns fan. So you get a B+. Kobe says, shout out to Fox Sports Arizona. Big shout out to Fox Sports Arizona. They sent me a really nice package a long time ago, and they got a great social media team. Shout out to Fox Sports Arizona. Yep. Rudy Gobert have 20 freaking rebounds. Reasonably off just says pain. Yeah, that's tonight's summary of the preseason game, you guys. Just pain. Just pain. It's all pain. Jordan Lloyd says Galloway will be a great sixth man. I agree. He started the game off kind of, I guess, slow, although he did. Oh, I got to plug in my sorry guys, give me 1 second. Yeah, so he started off the game kind of slow, in my opinion, but he still had like 11 points, 3 threes, and then lit it up. If he can keep this up, you guys, I think he's going to receive a lot more minutes during the regular season. Jalen Smith looked good. Would have done better without the early fouls. Yep, exactly. I'm glad he started. I don't even care if it's preseason, you guys. I think that the confidence is going to keep growing with Jalen Smith. And I mean, how exciting it is to start a basketball game. Like, he had to have been thrilled when he saw that. Jordan Lloyd said Bridges is looking really good. Exactly. Yeah, I don't know why Jay Crowder didn't play. We saw that practice footage earlier, which I don't mind playing again for you guys. And he didn't play. I don't know if he's just kind of still resting. I mean, let me repeat this one more time, you guys. Is Monty Williams kind of said it perfect. He said, guys are sore, guys are resting because we're going 20 miles to 100 miles in like a short amount of time. He said something like that. So that's probably why Jay Crowder didn't play. Probably why Dario Saric isn't playing, and Cam Johnson, had that small injury. That's why he's not playing. And we got to get ready for the regular season, guys. I really wore the new Suns jersey just to cry in it. Did you get the Valley jersey? I still need to get that, by the way. I hope Santa Claus brings it to me. And yes, Santa Claus is real. Jordan says, I'm happy with Jalen Smith's activity. He's looking good. Hopefully he can get some minutes off the bench. Absolutely. By the way, I saw a couple people saying like, oh, Jalen Smith, I'm not going to overreact because Dario and Cam Johnson. I'm like, yeah, but like, we drafted this guy for a reason. We're not going to like bench him, like, I'm not saying he's going to get minutes over Dario and be like our sixth man, but like, he's going to play. So I'm glad he's doing it in the preseason. I mean, this guy's confidence is woo. DeAndre Ayton needs to quit playing so damn timid. Timid, I can't speak. Yeah, I think that's a good way to sum it up. Plays timid. I don't want to say he plays scared, but just like, I think it's a mindset thing. I think it's a confidence thing. I don't know. DeAndre's timing was off with Paul. Few misplays. Yeah, but that happened with Ricky Rubio too. I hear what you're saying, but that happened with Ricky Rubio. I'm trying not to read all the negative comments, but that's all this really is. Yeah, thank you, Laced Bacon. Let me get comfortable here. Laced Bacon says, we still haven't played our full lineup. Exactly. And we still haven't had a full healthy roster. So I agree with you. Thank you. Suns Geek, do we suck again or you're not worried? Because Utah can't miss and they had 47 free throws. Did they really have 47 free throws? I totally missed that. Oh my God, they did. Wait. Yeah. I don't know, you guys. Guys, I'm not worried. It's preseason. Chill out. Calm down. But then again, send me your funniest reactions, like your overreactions of the preseason. I'll probably make a video about it. Ooh, I just said my old slogan. Probably make a video about it. I'm going to make a video about it. I just need your guys' content. I need your guys' comments so I can make funny videos like your preseason overreactions. Crimson Tail says Ayton just stood there and watched the Jazz teammates get their rebounds. It's funny you say that too, because Monty Williams respectfully was kind of saying the same thing about Jalen Smith in the first preseason game. He said that he kind of stood there and ball watched a few times, but what I've been seeing out of Jalen Smith is really just the confidence in shooting. I don't know. Shout out to Brent, who really helpful during the live stream last time. I appreciate you, Brent. Ayton does not play defense. How hard is it to be in front, block a shot? I've always said it like this, you guys. DeAndre Ayton just needs to realize that he's the biggest man on the court most of the time. I mean, probably not when you're playing like Rudy Gobert or Nikola Jokic, but like 90% of the time, he's the biggest man on the court. You know, he really needs to become a better defensive player. He's talked about that. Just relax, you guys. Just calm down. It's going to be okay. Yeah. Lace Bacon said it perfectly, you guys. Refs versus the Suns. Yeah. Doesn't matter what team we play. You know, like I said, we could play a bunch of high schoolers and we'd probably, the refs would probably lose us the game. Trying to get caught up here. Thank you, whoever donated a super chat. Let me get to that real quick. All right, so we got our first super chat, which, by the way, you guys, if you guys are generous enough, I would really, really appreciate it. If you guys send me a super chat, it really helps support the channel. I will invest it right back into the channel so that these live streams can keep going. So shout out to Reasonably Off, who donated an awesome super chat. Suns Geek, send the Suns to detention. They earned after tonight. Exactly. If you guys do send a super chat, leave a comment or something like that. I'll shout you out. So thank you so much for your generosity and sending me the super chat. You totally didn't have to do that, but I really, truly do appreciate it. All right, let's see. Getting caught up here. You guys are leaving some funny stuff. I love it. Let me see. I'm going to play you guys a clip while I get caught up on these comments here. Here's a Jalen Smith clip. Yeah, so Iverson Vlogs kind of said something that happened in the first preseason game and tonight. The Jazz just can't miss against us, and the Suns had good open shots. They just weren't falling. Exactly. That was kind of like a summary of the first preseason game. You know, the Jazz have a bunch of Suns killers, like I've said. Roy says Mikhail Bridges for most improved player, especially if Mikhail Bridges improves on the offensive end. He will definitely be a candidate. Is it too late for the games to be play at Disney again? By the way, you guys, I think that the Jazz has like a whole bunch of fans in the stands tonight. Ay. Brent says, relax, you guys. Damn. Exactly. That's That's Phoenix Suns preseason basketball right there, you guys. Relax. Oh man. I don't know how to feel about our game with the Mavs, but usually we beat them on our opener 2 in a row. Exactly. And don't forget, you guys, the very first play, I think, in DeAndre Ayton's career during the regular season was a dunk on Luka. Just remember that, you guys. It feels nice. Like, I remember I saw that and I freaked out. They had their starters the whole game versus our third string. Thank you, Brent. They were like, why did they do that? Like, that's the thing. Like, I understand. Maybe that's why Chris Paul played the fourth quarter, even though we were down by like 20. Like, I don't know, you guys. I don't even know. By the way, you guys, I want to read a comment. I'm not gonna read the person's name because that's disrespectful, but I want to read this person's comment. It kind of bugged me. Someone said this: preseason or not, the Suns shouldn't be down by 20 plus points at any point with this current roster. It is starting to feel that the bubble run was a one-off. When I saw that comment, I had to literally not respond because, first off, you're making it sound like the Suns are like the 96 Bulls or something. Secondly, it's preseason. We're not fully healthy. And you're saying the Suns shouldn't ever be down by 20 points all season. That's not going to happen. So I just wanted to kind of rant about that comment that I saw. I don't know. Let me see. Let me get caught up on the comments here. The Suns lost the momentum, was lost after the second quarter. The D was looking good until the last first half. Yeah, I agree. I mean, we did look pretty good. We looked differently. The ball movement was good. We're hitting shots. I think at one point the biggest lead for the Suns was maybe 7 points. I don't know. I'm trying not to read any more negative comments. Book had 27. He will go for 80 in the regular season. I will know that we will not forget these bums playing their starters versus our third string. C3P is a legend. Well, Brent, you are a legend for reading funny comments like that. Shout out to Romp 2.0, fellow NBA YouTuber. Go subscribe to him. It's my homie right there. Just getting caught up on the comments, guys. There's so many comments. I can't read them all. I love you guys. Thank you for doing that. Josh, we kind of already talked about Ayton. He's just, it's preseason, guys. Just calm down. Kobe says, hit that like button. There's 40 plus people in here. Yes. Thank you, Kobe. And yes, please do me a favor, you guys. If you want to help this live stream out, if you want to help me out, Hulk smash the like button. Absolutely destroy the like button. Make sure that that like button is broken at the end of this live stream. I'd really, really appreciate you guys for doing that. Hey, shout out to Shamil. I hope I said your name right. Live stream commenting legend right here. What's up, fella? I'm thinking Hooters with the fellas. Longtime Suns fan says Jalen Smith was a 5-star recruit. Plenty of potential. He better be playing. Exactly. Like the Suns wouldn't draft Jalen Smith at number 10 to play him for like 5 minutes a game. Now, if he's struggling in practice and if he's struggling in regular season games, yeah, then you bench him. But like, he's going to get minutes, you guys. Jalen Smith shot more free throws tonight than DeAndre Ayton all last year. What? That's not true. Whoa. Just getting caught up on the chat, guys. Let me play you another play while I get caught up here. All right, we got a really awesome comment here from Esteban. Hi man, good luck this season. I've been watching you since Green went to Miami. Good to see your channel growing after all these years. Thank you so much, Esteban. I think I do remember you commenting and stuff. I'm Gerald Green's biggest fan, if you guys didn't know, and I was really upset and devastated. Cute dog, by the way, Esteban. I was really upset when Gerald Green went to Miami, and that was a long time ago. And yeah, the channel really has grown, so I appreciate you guys. Tell Romp we're not tanking, and the Sixers better be ready. Yes, you guys. Romp 2.0 and I, YouTube buddy of mine, we're planning on going live whenever the Suns play the Sixers, and the Suns are going to beat the Sixers by 20 points. Oh man. The secondary team needs a legit distributor. Either Paul or Booker needs to play all game, fella. Yes, play Chris Paul and Devin Booker 48 minutes. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know, you guys. I feel like everything's kind of been said. I mean, I'm looking at the comments here, and I mean, yeah, don't forget we got Jay Crowder, you guys. Jay Crowder's really going to help us with our defense. That's all I got to say. Shamil says, yeah, my screen is cracked after Hulk smashing my like button every time you say so. Nice advice, Master Geek. Man, Shamil is a commenting legend. I love it. Romp 2.0 says, after 2 preseason losses, I think the only option is to tank for Cade Cunningham. Absolutely. Ooh, great question here from Pineapple on Pizza. I don't even want to name. Ezekiel? Is that how you say it? Ezekiel asks, what do y'all think of Tyshawn Alexander? You guys, I talked about Tyshawn Alexander in my previous video. By the way, let me see how many points he had tonight. Tyshawn Alexander had 14 minutes tonight, 2 for 6 from the field, 4 points and 2 assists. By the way, he had 1 steal. There was one play late in the fourth where I think Jonathan Motley had the ball. He dished it out to, I think, Langston Galloway. And then it was just this ball movement, just like boom, 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 boom. And Tyshawn Alexander had that last pass to Jalen Smith in the corner for 3. Absolutely beautiful ball movement. Monty Williams had to have loved that. It's too bad we didn't have ball movement like that all game. And the reason I brought that up is because of the Tyshawn Alexander comment. I thought he played well tonight. I mean, it's good that he's getting minutes. He's growing confidence. You guys saw the clips earlier. Chris Paul is kind of working with him. He's guarding Chris Paul in practice. Tyshawn Alexander is a great defender. I've made a whole video about Tyshawn Alexander. Please go check it out on my channel. Yeah, he's a good player, you guys. Just wait. If he can keep learning from Chris Paul. Yo, Romp, you wish the Suns tank and we go in Super Saiyan mode when the game time comes, fellas, and you know it. What do you think of Etuan Moore when he was on the floor? That rhymed. Suns weren't scoring. What do you think about him? And I think the Jazz played very good defense. I think Etuan Moore struggled tonight. I know he missed a few shots. Let me look at his stats. 18 minutes, 1 for 6 from the field. He did have 3 rebounds and 3 assists, but really ineffective. Etuan Moore, you know, he's one of those players who I think last year, I mean, Zion Williamson even said this. He was like, you know, there were times where Etuan Moore like wouldn't play for a few games, and then he would come back on the floor just like ready to go. He just might need to be a little more consistent. But Zion Williamson was praising him. JJ Redick was praising him. He's on a minimum deal. He just needs to score a little bit more, in my opinion. Thank you for that question. Why isn't Dario playing? Did I miss something? I think he's just recovering. I don't know what the exact injury is. Suns Geek won't create a school until he is. I don't even know what's going on here, you guys. I'm liking Langston Galloway though. Exactly. He's been a bright spot for us this whole preseason. Tyshawn was a great on-ball defender at Creighton. Exactly. Creighton. I can't talk. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you guys got anything else, just let me know. If you guys got any questions or comments, let me know. It's been a really good live stream. I really appreciate you guys. I kind of added in some highlights, and I've added in pictures like this and like this, just to make the live streams more interesting. By the way, doesn't Chris Paul and Devin Booker don't they look so beautiful? There's the core big three. Let me know what you guys think of the Valley jerseys, by the way. I do want to buy one or have Santa Claus bring me one. And yes, Santa Claus is real. I'm a little nervous about the Suns Lakers preseason games. I don't know how the Lakers have played this preseason, but they got better. I mean, Montrezl Harrell, Dennis Schroeder, probably forgetting somebody, Marcus Gasol. Now, and again, I don't know how the Lakers are going to be playing their guys. Who knows how how many minutes LeBron will play, but I'm going to really keep my eye on those preseason Lakers games because I don't know. I feel like it might take a few games to get going, you guys, but I feel like we really have to win our season opener against the Mavericks. I don't even care if we go 0-4 in the preseason, you guys. Like, Cam Johnson and Dario will come back strong. Exactly. I just think we really need to win our first game. I think it would be kind of bad if we went 0-4 in the preseason. I hope we go 2-2. I don't know. But yeah, oh man, JV, you're a real one, bro. Let's just celebrate the fact that we made it through a live stream with no technical difficulties. Yes. Oh man, there's been so many great comments and stuff in this chat. Thanks for making a live stream, making my day. Well, thank you, Roy. You're a good dude. I like chatting with you, man. Yeah, if you guys are new to these live streams, something always goes wrong during these live streams. And so far, everything's gone pretty smoothly. Alrighty, you guys. I think that's going to be it. Oh, wait, we just got a super chat. I was about to end it. And we got a super chat from Proplex Damage. This guy has been a subscriber and in the live streams for as long as I can remember. Jazz only played 3 preseason games. That's why starters went long plus altitude. That's a good point. I actually did not know that. They only played 3 preseason games? It's interesting. Charles says, wait, don't go. Shout out to Charles. Longtime Suns fans, we don't talk about that game. Aaron, I hope I said your name right. Aaron says, Suns are going to be great. It's just chemistry that has to click. Yeah, it's chemistry. It's practicing the 0.5 system. That's Monty Williams' offensive system. It's a lot of things, you guys. It's DeAndre Ayton getting comfortable with Chris Paul's passes. It's Chris Paul working with everybody. Remember this too, you guys. Chris Paul, he does a lot off the court. I mean, this guy is like the president of the National Basketball Players Association. He obviously makes millions and millions of dollars, and he does a lot, you guys. And he's barking to the referees. I hope that we start getting more calls thrown our way, or at least like less calls. I hope that Chris Paul really impacts us. Chris Paul, man. That's all I gotta say. Chris Paul. Shout out to Kobe, who says, I always look forward to these live streams after every game. Yeah, I'm hoping that I can do more of these live streams after every game. I mean, real life comes first, you guys. But I can't see why I wouldn't do these live streams after every game. I mean, things might come up here and there. They do get pretty exhausting, but I really want to go hard on these live streams, especially if you guys keep Hulk smashing the like button. I would really appreciate that. Suns Geek has to teach tomorrow. That's why the stream needs to end early today. It's all good, Mr. Suns Geek. Yeah, by the way, there's this ongoing thing where people think I'm a teacher. If I haven't mentioned that already, which I already have 3 times, apparently I'm a teacher. I'm a teacher of the Phoenix Suns, okay? That's why they call me Mr. Suns Geek. You guys are funny. Kenny Perry says, sorry I'm late. I'll smash the like button for you. Kenny, you've been one of my longest subscribers. You're good, man. But I appreciate you. Hulk smash the like button. Geek, I've been on your shows for so long just because I love your work, bro. Love all the way from the tropical island. Oh my goodness. We're going worldwide, you guys. Suns Geek is worldwide. Thank you so much, Shamil, for all your support. Thank you for representing the Phoenix Suns where you live. You're awesome, man. You're a commenting legend. Oh man. What do you think about Booker? If you're asking about his performance tonight, I thought he played well. He did all he could. I just think it was just, the defense and just everything else, the poor 3-point shooting. He tried, it's Devin Booker, man. He had 16 points in his first preseason game, and then he had 27 tonight. We sit here and we think 27 points is nothing, but that's 27 points in the Professional Basketball Association. Yeah, you guys know what I mean. My brain's starting to melt, you guys. Shout out to Reliable Rants, another NBA content creator. Really good stuff over there. He's a Lakers fan, but he's a really unbiased Lakers fan. He knows the stuff. He says, I love you, Suns Geek, but I could care less about this because the best football game of the season just went down. Reliable Rants, I disagree with you because real basketball fans watch preseason basketball over football, okay? Shout out to Reliable Rants. He's a good dude. Devin Booker is an MVP candidate. Absolutely. I think that Devin Booker is going to take a huge leap this year. He will be in the MVP. Rom says, good game, Reliable Rants. Devin Booker will be an MVP candidate. DeAndre Ayton really needs to take a huge step. Channing Frye said something like DeAndre Ayton can be like a 20 and 12 guy. I think if Ayton really has a successful season this year and he's consistent and he's dominating most games, I think he'll be in the All-Star conversation. Someone said most improved player. I think that Mikhail Bridges might take a huge leap offensively. Langston Galloway, if he keeps this up, he'll be a 6th man of the year candidate, or who knows? Maybe, I don't know if there's going to be a 3-point contest this year because of the pandemic, but speaking of that, I don't think there's going to be an All-Star weekend this year, which sucks. That might be the first time in history. But I think it'd be cool if they still honor the All-Stars this year. Like Devin Booker's an All-Star and this is his second All-Star appearance, and even if there's no 3-point contest and slam dunk contests, I think it'd be fun if maybe they still selected who they would. I don't know. I don't know. I'm obsessed with basketball, and these are just the thoughts that I think about. Charles asked a good question. How long have you been have you been a Suns fan? A long time. Yeah, I mean, for as long as I can remember. my family's lived here since like before I was born. Um, I've just been a Suns fan as long as I can remember. A popular answer with most Suns fans is like, "Oh, I've been around since the Barkley days," and that's great. I kind of feel like that's me. I mean, I was like a teenager when Steve Nash arrived. So yeah, I mean, just as long as I can remember, been a huge Suns fan. Um, Reasonably off says Bender MVP candidate. No cap. Absolutely. I am Bender's biggest fan. He's going to come back to the league. I don't even know where he's playing nowadays. Last I saw, he was with the Warriors. And Bender is going to drop 20 points per game, and he's going to dominate the league. And I probably just had so many unsubscriptions right now because I called Bender a MVP candidate. We got to get some bandwagon forms if you want to join the Suns. Yep, exactly. You guys can fill out the bandwagon forms. You can turn them into my desk, and I will approve you if we are a Suns fan, or if you are a Suns fan or not. Trust me, guys, they're coming. I've seen them. And here's the thing: I'm kind of passionate about this. I don't want to sound like salty or anything. It's bandwagon fan. I might make a video about that. It's like, especially when it comes to Suns, because it's like, I understand if you're like super disappointed in the last 10 years, but it's also like, you should still watch. You should still come to games. Like, I'm not saying you have to watch the Suns get blown out by 40 points every night, but like, you should still watch, still be tuned in. I mean, sometimes I'm like talking to like casual fans and I'm like, "Oh, this player, blah, blah, blah." And they're like, "Who?" Like, and that's when I know, like, you're not really that big of a fan. I'm sorry. I'm passionate. I'm salty about that. I might make a video about that sometime. Kobe says, after you smash the like button, wash your hands. There's a pandemic. Wink. Yes, guys, wash your hands. Use hand sanitizer. And stay safe out there. Wear your masks. We're all going to get through this. It's going to be okay, you guys. Take care of your families. Take care of your loved ones. Take care of me by Hulk smashing the like button. When are you going to do the 24-hour live stream at 4K subscribers? No, that's too much. I can't even go 4 hours with romp and rants. That's just too much. JV says Dragon Tales Bender. Aw, I love Dragon Tales. All righty, you guys. Let's read some last minute comments and then we're going to get out of here. I've been a Suns fan since the 89-90 season. Yes, I'm 42 years old. That's okay, perplex damage. Just remember that 42 years old, I know that you might feel old, but you're still super young. And we have the whole world ahead of us. That's awesome, man. I mean, I was born in 89, so that's pretty cool, man. Yeah, so JV says, I filled out my bandwagon application during the bubble days. It's true, you guys. If you go back to my past live streams, JV here, thank you for the support, by the way, JV. JV, we literally converted him into a Valley boy. We converted JV into a Suns fan. JV, he's a big sports fan. I think he's on YouTube. He's got his own channel. And yeah, we converted him into a Suns fan. It's pretty awesome, you guys. And really, it's just because I was doing these live streams and he saw how active the Suns community was. And yeah. Yeah, that's the thing, Charles. If you can admit you're a bandwagon Suns fan, I will like you. But like, I just know when people aren't Suns fans, that's the thing, you guys. Like, I've talked to like basketball fans that are fans of other teams, but like they know their stuff. And I'm like, you're kind of a bigger Suns fan than some of these other Suns fans claim they are. I don't know, you guys. I'm just super passionate. I'm salty. Rump 2.0 said, don't worry, Suns Geek is 50. Just remember, Romp, I will lock you up like Javon Carter. Oh, man. Remember Josh Jackson forgot to attend that meet and greet? Glad he's gone now. What a bust. Yeah, I remember that. And you know what, guys? If you want to know how good of a person our general manager, James Jones, is, he literally went to that event and was meeting fans and shaking hands and taking pictures. And then he bought everyone who was over 21 beer because it was like a sponsored event that Josh Jackson was supposed to be at. You don't see GMs ever do that. He didn't have to do that. He could have sent like one of his players or like an assistant coach or something like that, but he did it himself. I'm like, dude, like James Jones, man, I think I made a video about that. Um, Reasonably off says I actually have a Josh Jackson bobblehead, so do I. All righty, you guys. I think I'm gonna end it. Yeah, we're converting Romp into a Valley Boy too. He told me, he's like, my second favorite team is the Phoenix Suns. Suns Geek. Someone needs to write a note to your principal to tell them that teaching after Suns games for you shouldn't start until 10 a.m. I'm a teacher who can't read. And by the way, there's this ongoing joke that I'm a teacher. All righty, you guys. I keep saying that I'm going to go, but I'm not leaving. So on that note, I'm going to go. I'm going to end this live stream. Yeah, thank you guys for your support. You guys are all awesome. I love you guys. Stay safe out there. Wash your hands. Take care of your friends. Take care of your families. We're all going to get through this. Basketball is back. Phoenix Suns basketball is back. I'm going to try to go live as much as possible. I'm a one-man show here. You guys are all awesome. I love how you guys are like, no, don't leave. When's the next live stream? Hopefully against the Lakers. Let me see when we play next. Check the schedule here. December 16th. That's the next live stream. December next. I can't talk. Like I said, you guys, if you could do me a huge favor, share this on Twitter, share it on, tag me in your Instagram stories. Hit me up on Instagram. It's all right there, by the way. Ooh, there you go. Follow me on Instagram at Suns Geek on YouTube, or just search Suns Geek on Instagram. Follow me on Twitter. Hulk smash the like button. And yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go. I love you guys. God bless you guys. How do I end this thing? I'm gonna leave you guys with a Jalen Smith highlight, and then I'm gonna end it. I love you guys. God bless you.